Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Ben's World, Come Live in It. And joining me again is incredible special guest, Dillon. Welcome back.
Hey guys, glad to be back.
Yeah, you've got a bit of a regular spot on here lately. Like you probably should give you a VIP menu for the show.
Well, I walked in today and there was a name on the chair, so I thought I'd earn my spot in the seat. No, it wasn't really here, but it's always nice to sit down and have a chat with you, Ben. So
yeah, that's
happy
it.
to be here.
But yeah, I thought today we'd talk about like this weekend just gone. I mean, it's been an incredible couple of weeks for me.
Yeah, of course.
But recently I've been like doing some pretty exciting things, and I'm sure for other people and people who are watching it or listening would be dying to hear what I've been up to. But
absolutely, I'm intrigued.
Yeah, so like last couple of weekends, I've been to a couple of football games because it's recently been Indigenous round in the NRL.
Yeah,
and it's my favourite round of the year.
It's always a big part of the season when that comes around.
Yeah, it is, especially with the community always coming together, and and you see like lots of aunties, uncles, and just mob all coming together. It's something very special, and I think because as you know, I'm a die-hard Souths fan, and as everyone can see, I'm wearing that jersey. But yeah, so we just had Indigenous round over this weekend and last weekend, and can you believe it or not, second year straight we won the Indigenous round twice. So yeah, I'm in a very happy mood, and it's always great getting the win.
Who did you guys play on the weekend?
We played the Bulldogs actually, so our season was kind of on the line. And we have to win if we want to keep our season alive, if we want to go to the finals. But yeah, we played the Bulldogs. We were leading at halftime 10-0, and our defence it was just incredible. Every week we're not always going to get the result we want, and there's always going to be good days and bad days. But on the weekend we played so well.
Yeah, wow.
Like I was really impressed with the effort from the boys.
Yeah,
and
you said the defence was that consistent throughout the game, obviously? Very
consistent, yeah.
Which is not easy. You do see a lot of the times with teams, it can obviously shift from the first half, amazing defence, and the second half things can shift. So,
yeah.
Big round, obviously a lot on the line, and, playing for something. It's an important week, especially for Rabbitohs and Rabbitohs supporters.
Yeah, that's it. And the thing is, if we didn't win on the weekend, we'd probably most likely not go to the finals.
Really?
But there's still hope. I mean, we've still got 3 rounds to go. But it was kind of like the big showdown.
Yeah, you needed that win.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Where are you guys sitting now on the table?
I think we're currently 7th, just under Newcastle, because they won on the weekend.
Of course.
I can't remember who they were playing. I'm not a Knights fan, so I wouldn't know.
Not keeping tabs, never mind.
No. But I've got to say, the week before was also Indigenous round, and we played against the Eels at Allianz, which is the heartland of South Sydney. That's why we always have those special games at Allianz every year.
Yeah.
I mean, we used to have them at a core at Sydney Olympic Park and then other venues, but I think they now want to be at Allianz more for those games because it's, like I said, it's in the heartland of South Sydney.
Yeah, the environment and the atmosphere, I can imagine, down there after it's been moved must be incredible.
Yeah, well, we did try to get a bid to go there full-time to share with the Roosters because it's been something we've been trying for a long time to get back home full time.
Yeah.
But the bid got rejected by the government. But starting from 2027, and I'm sure for everyone watching who's a Souths fan knows that we're going to be playing there part-time next year.
Yes.
So that's something at least.
Very exciting news. Very exciting news. Yeah. What do you think that will do for the club? And I guess just in terms of, you guys playing each year, or for next year anyway, how do you think that'll impact the players in the team? Do you think that'll impact the results and how you guys play?
That's a good question, and I got to be honest, I don't really know how to answer that. I mean, we don't really know what's going to happen in 2027. Of course, just got to wait and see what's to come of that. But going back to the weekend, so we got the win against the Dogs. The full-time score ended up being 22-6 at full-time. So finally, not another heart attack result match. Because lately, when I've been going to watch the games, like it's always been on the line. Like we've always been like either 2 points ahead or 4 points ahead. Like, oh, what's going to happen now? There's 2 minutes to go. Is the other team going to beat us? And we just somehow managed to hold on. I swear, if that's going to happen in the next couple of home games, I'm probably going to hit a pacemaker by the end of it.
It's always just so much more stressful when it's a close game like that.
Oh, 100%. Like the week before when we played Parramatta, we were leading at the break 28-0, and then second half we could not score at all. It was all Parramatta's ball. I was like, and the heart rate's getting up again. But no,
because it can change like that. You know, you could be 3 tries ahead, and within 15 minutes, 10 minutes, the whole game can completely shift. So having a lead like that must have felt nice. I think the full-time result from that was 28-24. So, I still had the heart rate going, but I was really happy that we won the Indigenous round twice once again because as you would know and everyone else would know, I can tell by the flags in the background, I'm a proud Mulgana man. As my people come from Western Australia. Of course.
And, just to be involved in those kind of events, and connecting to culture, it really is a blessing,
100%.
And especially on that day as well, when we played Parramatta, one of the greats, Kathy Freeman, who won the Olympics in 2000, was it 400-metre sprint she did?
I think that's I believe that was her event.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, I wouldn't have known back then because I would have been one in the year 2000, but she was there. She rang the legacy bell.
Wow.
Which is a traditional thing for us because when the Rabbitohs came back after being kicked out, they rang the legacy bell to welcome them back in. That was 24 years ago now.
Yeah. And what is that a tradition that they do every kind of?
It is a tradition.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Kathy Freeman rang the bell and 2 former club legends who were from my childhood. Well, we're pretty much the same age, but you're a Roosters fan. I'm going to throw that on you. Nathan Merritt and Greg Inglis, 2 idols from my childhood, led the team out, and seeing them do that, it brought back memories.
From an amazing time of NRL. Amazing players too. You've obviously got a pretty strong connection to Nathan Merritt as well, so that would have been special.
I do, He was someone who I looked up to as a young kid. Like he came to I've spoken previously on one of the episodes that about Nathan Merritt, how he came to my school and how he inspired me to follow the club and be a part of his career as well. Being on that amazing journey. But,
had you spoken about, because I know you went down recently to the memorial, I'm probably saying that word wrong, but it was like the event that was held for him. Had you spoken about that?
Yeah, I had spoken about that with my brother, actually. It's not a memorial, it was a fundraiser.
Fundraiser, that's
that's the word. You were probably
that was the word I was looking for, it was there. Okay, cool.
But just on the weekend just gone, so it was a pretty big weekend for me because on Friday I actually went down to the game to watch the Dogs. And then I came back. I got back home, I think maybe just around 11:30 at night. So, but I had to get up early the next day because on the Saturday the Rabbitohs were having their members and fan day. And, it's something that I loved to go to every year, to go have a yarn with the boys and get autographs and just chat to them about the season. So back in the day, they used to be called Members Appreciation Days, which was like, I think you had to be a member to go to it.
Yeah.
But nowadays they're including non-members, which I think is great.
Yeah, for sure.
It's good that, to be a member as well to go, but to have other people come along who are non-members and probably can't even afford a membership.
Yeah.
It's great that they've done that now.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it should be inclusive. That's probably what they realised, is that the opportunity for anyone to come down, whether, because as you said, it probably would be quite expensive for some people to get a membership. So to be able to come down and meet the players and all of that would be incredible. So
yeah, well, I'm almost on my 18th year as a member.
Yeah,
that's how long I've been.
That's insane. 18 years. Wow.
Yeah. Where's that time gone, eh? But yeah, so I got up at I think got up at 7:30 in the morning. So it was a long day because I think the event went from 10 till 1 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got down there and I got to say, the first attraction that I came across was Alex Johnston's statue right outside the train.
Wow. That's new, isn't it? They've only just recently built that?
Yeah, they put it there back in March when he broke the record against you guys. I mean, you got the win, but but
no one's going to remember the win. Unfortunately, they're going to remember the
record. No, not after thousands of people stormed the grounds when AJ broke the record.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got to see the statue, and I couldn't resist but take lots of pictures because it was like seeing that statue, it was incredible.
Yeah.
I'd never seen anything like that in my life. But then I went inside I went out the back to as we were waiting for the players to come out. And I got to say that the weather was a bit of a worry because I was hoping it would be a lovely sunny day. But yeah, when I got there, it was really cloudy and overcast. I was like, I hope the rain holds off.
Yeah.
And the players came out, and Alex Johnston was the first one to come. I was sitting at a fence, waiting for them to come out of the training room.
Yeah. And
AJ was the first one out. He's like, "Oh, come over the opposite side. I'll see you over there."
Yeah, awesome.
And then there was a big line.
Yeah.
Him being the greatest all-time try scorer.
Everyone would have been there to see him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was lining up to meet with him, and and I got to him, they didn't close the line off, and that's one thing I was worried about, was them closing the line, because players start to get overwhelmed after a little while.
Yeah, it could be a lot for them, I'm sure.
Yeah, but once I got to him, he said g'day and asked how I'd been, and he actually remembered me from all the years we've met. And
that must have been a nice feeling.
Yeah, it was an incredible feeling. But yeah, I got to meet some of the other boys as well. I met Jack Whiten, he was there.
Yeah.
He knows who I am because we've met multiple times.
Yeah.
Peter Malozelos, he was there. He's one of our guys. I can't remember what position he plays, which is not like me. Who else was there? Cody Walker was there. Campbell Graham was there. But I didn't get a chance to get a picture with them or even say g'day, because by the time I got in line with them, it started pouring down very hard. And oh my God,
I'll play that.
Yeah, I didn't even think to take my umbrella.
Yeah.
But I had a poncho on my bag, but my bag was in the car. I was like, no, I'm just going to get wet like all the players.
I was going to say, and if you run back to the car and get that, you would have lost your spot, I'm sure. So.
No, I'm not going to risk that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I got to. It was a lovely day, meeting up with the boys and saying g'day. And again, like I said, it's all about the community coming together.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I'm very passionate about the club, is because they always do a lot for the fans and the community.
Yeah, definitely sounds like it.
But yeah, just before we wrap up, I actually have a couple of props I'd like to share, not just with you, but with
with everyone
watching.
Fans.
But when I got to AJ's line, I had these posters that I wanted to to show him, and also for him to sign, because I didn't want to just go up to his line and just get a photo and not have anything to show.
Yeah.
But over here, I've already shown this before, but this actually was presented to me on a previous episode when I was interviewing one of my last guests.
Yeah.
And he presented with this to me on the show, and I didn't know what it was. And his first thing he pulled out was a New South Wales Blues jumper.
That's right.
And I was like, oh no, I'm not taking that shit. But he gave me this because his even though my mate's not a Souths fan, he's a Manly fan. Name's Angus Hell, by the way. Hi Angus, if you're watching this. His mum was a South supporter, and she gave this to him to give to one, and said, you can give this to one of your Souths friends. And he gave it to me, and I just want to say, Tracy, if you're watching, thank you for the lovely poster once again, and I'll show you again as well. Finally got it signed.
How good's that?
Signed by the greatest try scorer, Alex Johnston.
Wow.
So that's one. And another one I've got right here. This one I was actually, when I got to the training ground, they were handing these out for free. And I didn't know what it was. I went to take the elastic off it, and I didn't know what it was either. But I went to open it up, and it was another AJ.
Oh, another AJ poster, and another signature too. How good's that?
And I was like, I've got to get this one signed as well, because this is when he reached his 200th NRL career try.
How cool!
And that was in round 13, 1st of June 2025. I was there too.
200 try. You're at the game?
Yeah.
Wow.
200 mark.
Do you remember who they were versing on that day?
Yeah, we were playing the Warriors.
Oh, okay.
But we didn't get the result.
Yeah.
And I got to say, just one more last thing before we wrap it up.
Yeah.
When I got to AJ's line, I actually I showed him a picture of the deluxe gold number 2 jersey display, and I said to him, I got one of these as well. And he's such a humble guy. Like, he actually thanked me for buying that limited edition.
Yeah. And
this is quite funny too, but he actually said to me, is that in your bedroom? You're probably looking at me every night. I was like, I wish it was in my bedroom. It's actually in the studio where
right above the bed.
It's right where I do my pod work.
Yeah, literally right next to it.
But and once the rain started coming down, all the players bolted inside.
Yeah.
But with AJ, because he's such a humble guy, he actually waited around, because I think he was undercover as well. He was like, you know what, because it's raining, but you know what, I'm gonna wait out and say hello to everyone.
Well, it kind of shows.
I'd make sure the fans get a chance to say hello,
Because I'm sure people would have been pretty disappointed when the rain started coming down that it was all going to be cut short. So the fact that he stayed out there, it kind of just shows the kind of person he is, I guess.
Yeah, he's a really humble guy, and I am going to miss him when he leaves, goes to PNG in a couple of years, the Chiefs. But you know what? I'm happy for him.
Yeah,
it's what he wants.
Yeah, of course.
And he's done a lot for our club.
Yeah, so, more than anyone could ask.
Yeah, more than anyone could ask. Exactly.
Yeah. So how many years has it been? How many years has he been with the club?
This would be so he made his debut in round 8, 2014 against the Broncos.
So 12 years almost.
Yeah.
12, 13 years. Wow.
Yeah. That's
incredible.
That's how
you don't hear that often with players and clubs. Like, there's a couple over the years that have stayed, like Cameron Smith, those kinds of players, but it's not rare. I mean, it is rare to see that.
Yeah.
So, that must have been an incredible experience, man. I'm glad you got to do that and meet him, or not meet him again, but see him again anyway.
See him again,
get a couple autographs.
Yeah, and he remembered me as well.
Yeah, I know.
Dillon, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.
Again. It's always a pleasure.
Always.
I need to make you a VIP for this experience. Honestly, I think you're making more appearances than anyone else these days.
Yeah, absolutely.
But just a quick shout out to people who are watching today. If you are a fan of rugby league and you have a team that you support, feel free to drop below in the comments And once again, thank you for joining me on another episode of Ben's World Come Live in It. We'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.